Hello everybody, this is P-Town and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory. Hope you guys are excited today, because today it's goodie bag fun time. Oh yeah. Been getting some goodie bags, letting this run for a little bit with the golems. So last episode we set up some of these utility mob guys to kind of take care of the endermen, and they also kind of attack anything. Thanks for the experience. They attack anything that falls down. Even if they hit the ground or not. So actually sometimes they like bounce off the golem. It looks like there's some dudes up there. There we go. Yeah, see how they kind of like go for the guy? Sometimes they get him too. I wonder if they attack creepers. I haven't seen them move though whenever creepers fall. The golden dude that we built last time, he dead. He did not last for very long, but that's okay. The obsidian guys are really cheap to make, and I mean four obsidian and 1 pumpkin, and they have 100 health, which is nuts. They don't do a whole ton of damage, but that's okay because the falling takes care of most of it. Anyway, we need to open up a bunch of goodie bags because I'm hoping there's some stuff in here that I need. No, not really. Eh. Let's see. Buckets are good. Boots are good. Oh, this is good. I always take that. All of like the random. Oh no! Crap. There's something else in there I should have taken. Whoops. Okay. And that's pretty much all we got. Anything else coming in? No, not from that. So all of these like alloys and stuff from Ender.io are kind of tricky to make, or slightly expensive at least. Come on, give me another goodie bag. No? Oh well. Slightly expensive to make, so I just kind of take them all and stick them in here. Oh, I saw one. I saw one coming. Oh yeah. Give me something good. Nope. And I've been saving these Ender Lily seeds because you can use these in a magma crucible to get a ton of Resident Evil, not Resident Ender. Oh yeah, here they go, doing the work. Yeah, they do like 1 heart of damage. Good lord, that's loud. They do like 1 heart of damage each hit, but they do get it done. So yeah, maybe we'll check out some other utility mobs sometime. Anyway. I need this iron stuff because one of you guys, and I'm sorry, I can't remember who exactly it was, told me that I shouldn't be throwing iron junk off the edge of the world. I should be putting it into the smeltery and converting it back into ingots, which is what I've been doing. Very smart. So I've got just a pressurized fluid conduit sucking fluids out of here, going straight into an ingot cast, and they end up in here. And I need a lot of iron for what I've been doing. Oh yeah, well, there's something I want to show you guys too that I've been working on. So this lower floor, I said recently that I want it to be kind of purple themed, because the top floor is kind of bluish at least. It's got gray, but it's also got a lot of blue. So I wanted the bottom floor to be purple. I guess the colors was kind of going to designate our theme, and I also don't want any more gray because we used a ton of gray for the second floor, or for the first floor. So this lower floor, I think we're gonna go more with, yeah, like this purplish brownish kind of rusty look. It's gonna be kind of like an underbelly of, I don't know, of the Sky Island factory thing that we're making. So this is kind of the theme I've been thinking for the tunnels. These are all factory blocks, which is why one of the reasons I need all this iron, because these take 4 per crafting recipe, and I think you get 32. But this right here took me a couple stacks, so we're gonna need a lot of iron. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. I think it looks pretty cool. The one thing I'm not convinced about yet is these walls. Oh, I did not know I could be doing this. It's kind of weird. Put it back. There we go. Whoops. These walls look a little plain to me. And they have, at the edge of the texture, they have this really cool rivet thing. So I'm wondering if we can bring that out. And I was thinking we could use these dark rusty blocks, because they look kind of cool, and kind of like the edge of the texture is kind of similar in color to this. So maybe we can like mix it in a similar way that people do when they're building like paths and they want to rough it up. And, you know, like this sort of thing. Maybe just like every now and then, just have a random block like this. I don't know, it could give it like a little more character. Let me know what you think. We could also go for something like real orderly, organized and stuff. Because this is like a factory thing after all. So we could have like columns like that every so often. Let's see, like if we'll skip 3 blocks and do something like this. That could be cool. I don't know. So like the random thing. Yeah. I'm not sure like how heavy to make the randomness. Do we want like a whole bunch of things? Like should we go kind of buck wild? Like that? Or something like this? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But anyway, I think that's going to be pretty cool. And we'll use this kind of theme to run throughout the second floor, which will serve as kind of like service access to like some of the stuff we need to work out on the floor above. So I thought that was pretty neat. Hope you guys think it's cool too. Let me know what you think about the walls and stuff. Oh, the sun is setting, and I totally forgot to say this, but today is day 200 in our Sky Factory 2 world. I don't know where I'm going, but the sun sets on day 200. We've been in here for 200 days. It's a long time. Of course, sleeping kind of skips ahead to the next day. Yeah, but 200 days ago, I spawned like on this block. Actually, it was a dirt block, but or a tree up here. But wow, look how much we've managed to squeeze out of that one tree. Pretty crazy. All right, so last episode, we set up our very first AE system. It was quite the struggle because I'm kind of dumb. But don't worry, I'm not dumb anymore. I got it figured out. And I've got some really cool stuff to show you guys. So I crafted this controller, which you really need if you want an AE system of considerable size. Oh, I also changed these tanks. I had liquid XP stuff in here, and nobody said anything, but I wasn't like totally sold on the idea. But after watching it in the video, I was like, ugh. It was like super bright lime green, and it did not fit. It did not fit. Like I said, this color scheme for this floor should be blue, so I think we're gonna go with like some blue liquid. Probably not water. That would be lame. But maybe, what's blue? Let's take a look at our, if I type bucket, yeah. Okay, water, gelid. Oh, I have some gelid cryothium. I don't have molten shiny. That stuff's expensive. Molten cobalt, that's possible too. Yeah, let's look at the gelid cryothium, because like the idea behind it's purely decorative, of course, to have these tanks in here. The idea though is that like all the machinery will be like stuck in them, so these will be like big coolant tanks. I don't know, just an idea. I thought it'd be fun. Obviously, it doesn't serve an actual purpose. But I have some gelid cryothium in here. And I got this because there was a... Ooh, more iron. There was a cow in the terrarium, fluid cow, who was like... lactating gelid cryothium, I guess. I don't know. It's such a weird mod if you think about it. These cows like lactate these different fluids. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's... Ooh, hello. Yeah, that's way easier on the eyes than that liquid XP was. Yeah, I think I can get used to that. Or water. I mean, but water's, so easy. Too easy, I think. Gelid cryothium is really hard to make. Anyway, let me show you guys some of the cool stuff that has been going on up here. As you can see, I've moved some things around, and it's very cool. This is like our centerpiece, the ME controller. I think it looks sweet. I've got some auto crafting stuff set up. Here's our drive. I made another 4K storage cell. And over here is our crafting wing. We've got some interfaces. Oh, this has... Oh, yeah, it has all this stuff in it. So basically, you make like a crafting recipe pattern, and you just stick it in here. And that will tell the molecular assembler that it is possible to craft through the interface. And you can just request items through one of these terminals. It's really cool. For example, you can also use it with machinery. Over here I've got some of the thermal expansion machinery set up. And here's an interface with glass in it. Whoa, just threw it on the ground. Alright, whoops. So I can request glass. Check this out. I think this is super neato. If I middle click, yeah, request that. Let's say 10, just cause. And then it'll automatically start smelting it in the furnace. And I've got some Ender IO item conduits leading back into the smeltery or the interface. So if you stick stuff in here, in the interface inventory, it'll automatically just get sent into storage, which is neat. I'm not sure if that's totally the way they intended this to work, but it works, so I'm doing it. Yeah, and it's like pretty instantaneous too. So that just loops back around into the bottom of that interface. Very cool stuff. This right here is something I'm very proud of. Although I can't say I came up with it with the idea entirely on my own, but this, I don't know, I haven't seen anybody set this up exactly the way this is done. Basically, this automates the production of those little circuit chips. So I can craft, wait, hold on. I must have some then. What are they called? I don't see them actually. Yeah, here they are. Yeah. So where's the interface that... Okay, so this is a little bit complicated. Actually, this part's easy. So there are these 4 interfaces leading into these inscribers. Each inscriber has its own specific purpose. So this one makes the engineering presses, or uses the engineering presses. This one makes the calculation chips, the logic chips, and this one makes the silicon PCB board or whatever it's called. I don't remember. So I can request, like, let's say I want one of these. So the interface will stick it into, there it is. We'll stick it into that, and it will automatically press it and craft that. And that is just one step of the process. So to make one of these logic chips, right? Actually, hold on, let me find the recipe. To make a logic chip, you need one of the PCB boards. That's not what they're called, but I'm just calling them that. Yeah, you need one of these printed silicon, a logic circuit, which is made with the gold, and redstone. So here is a interface leading into a chest. So it basically just outputs the items into the chest. And then this Ender IO item conduits place the 3 different items, the printed gold into the top, the redstone into the side. It has to be the side, so I put a filter in here. So the redstone only goes to the center and the silicon on the bottom. So if I request one of those... Okay, so check this out. It's a 2-step process, and this blows my mind. It's so cool. So this printed logic circuit has to be crafted before it can craft this. But because I've got the recipe already set up, the crafting CPU knows, or the crafting processor thing knows that it needs to craft that in order to craft this. So as long as you have all the recipes and all the steps of a process, it can do the whole thing. Is it going, or did I just cancel it? No, it's going. Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's pressed that. And now it's going to transfer all the items in here. It goes really fast. And then it's going to press this. Boom. And instant board. And that just outputs into... How does... Oh, the import bus. Yeah. So I've got an import bus on the side here. And this inscriber just outputs to the import bus. Pretty neato. I thought that was pretty neato. So today, I would like to automate some more stuff with this. We're really running out of Fluix cable. Let's see. Let me show you the recipe for that. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so you need lots of Fluix dust, which is made with these crystals. And the best way to make them is with these charged Certus quartz and other quartz in a puddle of water. And we need a lot of, basically a lot of crystals. And the best way is with the crystal growth accelerator stuff that we had last time. I've kind of torn it down because I wanted to move it to a better location. So I had an idea for how to automate that. We're going to need, it is called a formation plane. Yeah. Oh, that's so cheap. Thanks. Thanks for being so cheap. No, seriously, I mean it. So this thing is actually a pretty simple device. There we go, it's online. I'm probably using like all 8 channels. Yeah, gotta be careful. I'm using all 8 channels. So this thing, how should I do it? As soon as you put an item into the system, it'll kick it back out. If it's a block, it'll place it. If it's an entity, it will like chuck it on the ground. Or it'll just kind of eject it like a dropper. So check this out. Hey, it's magic. I'll back up a little bit. One more time, because it's going so fast you can't see it. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty neat. So we're going to use that to automate this process. Let me get a couple of items together that we're going to need. Come back. And I'll get a little bit of a setup going here so we can really start to put the machine together. Alright guys, got an area selected for this system, so let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is set up our crystal growth accelerators here in the corner. Oh, by the way, if you're worried, like, if you're looking at this and you're going like, this is kind of ugly because of all the wires and stuff hanging out, don't worry. We're going to like skin this soon and it'll look really sweet. Like we're going to put stuff on the ceiling and kind of hide the wiring, of course. Of course, the really cool stuff like this disco ball, this ME controller, that's still going to be out in the open. So we're going to make it look sweet. But first, we just want to get it up and running. So here's pretty much everything we need besides crystal growth accelerators. Transfer node, transfer pipes, glass cable, and these interaction upgrades and stuff for the transfer node itself. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to, I guess, one more cable. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to put the formation plane there on like the tip of that cable. So like so, and then we can just run cable straight to the accelerators. Cool. All right, for now we're gonna not do that because they suck up a lot of power. And then let's see. I guess we'll put a piece of cobble there, transfer node, and run pipes like that. Actually, I have a question. Can we use an interface? Can we connect to an interface? I hadn't thought that part out. Can the transfer node connect to an interface is my question. Oh, heck yes, it can. Can this interface, can this system, if I plug in this cable, can it see it? Like, does the data transfer through the crystal growth accelerator? Possibly. Actually, you know what? I bet it would definitely transfer through. If we turn this interface into one of these. Yeah, this is the coolest thing. So these interfaces, not only are they blocks, but they're like interchangeable with like a tile sort of entity thing. A multi-block part. Oh, that definitely worked. That definitely worked. Oh, this is amazing. All right. Okay, so we want to disconnect that again because it's sucking up all the power. And can I snag this cobble? Yes, I can. Good. Boop, let's suck it out of there. All right, and then we are going to put our water. Can I? Oh, it's such a tight shot. Got it. Nailed it. All right, so the world interaction upgrade makes it so that anything on the transfer node gets sucked in like a hopper. It also allows it to do other things, but I'm not sure what they are. But the item filter is what we're mainly concerned with. So this will set basically exactly what it sounds like. It will only suck up certain things with the item filters. So we want those things to be these pure variant of the Fluix crystals and regular Fluix crystals, right? Yes. There's also a pure variant of nether quartz, but we aren't really concerned with that right now. I think we could change. Oh, and to do that, oh, it's so easy. It's too easy. We just set the filter like that. All right, so now it's configured. Can I change it later? Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. And this thing is cheap, too. Look how cheap it is to make. Wow. Nice. All right, so then we just need to set a filter in the formation plane itself. And those filters will be for like the little seeds. Do I have any? No, I don't. Because pretty much there's no reason to have the seeds I'm talking about, if you don't know, are, let's see, these little dudes. Yeah. Certus quartz seeds made with the sand and the dust. Yeah, all that good stuff. There's really no reason to have this in the system other than to turn it into dust. Actually, I just thought of something. This part won't work because of what it requires. Actually, yeah, it won't work. So this is just purely for the pure stuff. So we're gonna need dust. Nah, we won't do that one. There we go. All right, cool. And sand. Actually, we will. Change my mind. We will set up one of these. All right, we're gonna need There you go. All right, so we'll craft these together. And we'll use these little guys to set our filters on the formation plane. Boop. Cool. So as soon as we put these in, actually we'll put them in the system, and as soon as it's connected to the rest of the system, it should start to transform. And actually we should probably get out of here, because I don't want to pick them up, because they're, I think the formation plane picks them up because they're a specific damage value. Like right now they're at 0%, but that percent is changing as they grow. So, oh, you know what? We do need to set one of the filters for the nether quartz. Oh, I think I messed it up because I didn't have the filter in. Yep, I did. Sure did. Okay. Whoops, my bad. If I put them back in, what did I just throw in there? A bucket? Probably. Good. I think they're in there being transformed. Is there a way to see them other than picking them up? Or do we just have to believe that they're there? We'll check on it in a minute. Now, one thing I'm wondering about is how to shut these off, because these kind of suck up a lot of power. Not like a crazy amount, but it's running at full power, and yeah, we're slowly draining. So I think they're like 20 redstone flux per tick each. So that's no good. I'm wondering if there's a way to automatically detect when something is in the water. That way they're only on if that's the case. If you know how to do that, please let me know. That would be awesome. You would be awesome. All right, so one more thing I wanted to do for the rest of this episode. The terrarium is complete. I have filled it all in. As you can see from here, it's all done. That's a lot of dirt, but it's done. So I thought we could have a little bit of fun growing some of the plants we have available to us. So I'm going to grab some saplings and some bone meal and stuff, and we're going to head over to the terrarium and have some good old nature time fun. All right, guys, I got some naturey stuff on me, and we're about to have a good time. So first off, yeah, I brought one of these. Had to do it. This is the smallest of the extra large variants that Mine Factory Reloaded has of the rubber saplings. It may still be too big. This is a 40 by 40 by 40 dome. So we'll see. I thought we'd just grow it. Where should we grow it, actually? That is an excellent question. I wanted to do it in the middle, but this thing has to be in the middle. Probably slightly off center. The base is really big too, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, let's do it like over here. Perfect. Okay. Just to see if this actually works. I think it's kind of dangerous too, so I should probably stand back. Oh! Oh dang, it's way too big. Okay, we gotta chop that down then. It's also really dangerous. It's all dark. That's no good. Yeah, no cover. Oh yeah, there's bad stuff. This has got to come down. You want to see something really cool though? Check out how quickly I can bring this whole thing down. Oh wow, not as quick as I thought. Well, you can use vein miner on just about like every block there is. So I figured we could just chop down the leaves. Oh yeah, but there's all this trunks and stuff mixed in with it too. Give me just a second. I'm gonna see if I can bring this down before sunrise. Wow, dude, that was a huge tree. It's just about done. Probably just a couple more swings of my mighty pork chop. Oh, hello. This little guy waiting for me down here at the bottom. Get off my tree. Yeah, he dead. I just wanted to have fun with nature. This tree did not need to be this big. Luckily we have vein miner. I thought about just reloading a backup, but nah. That is the sissy's way out. Alright. Well, we've got more rubber than we know what to do with, literally, because I'm totally out of inventory space. I guess I really don't need the wood, right? I need the rubber way more than I need the wood. That's, what... Yeah. Alright. Okay, so moving right along, let's go ahead and plant some nice normal trees. How about here? And oh, cows, would you like a tree? An acacia tree, you say? Why, don't mind if I do. Took all my bone meal. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice normal person's tree. More bone meal. There we go. Yep, that's pretty weak. That's a pretty weak tree. Typical Minecraft. Man, we need some like really big trees. It's too bad this thing was just way too big. Something about 40 blocks tall would be perfect. Maybe we can use that trick to kind of... I wonder if that trick works in this version. Where you can kind of force a tree to grow... This torch trick. Kind of force it to grow big. It takes a lot of bone meal, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely does not work. Does it work with rubber trees? Nope, definitely not. Alright. That's a bummer. I guess we'll just have to get lucky. Oh no, I'm all out of oak saplings. Darn. Birch it is. This is such a mess, man. Let's get out of here. We'll do some birch. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, yeah. So what we really should be doing, actually, is why I brought this dirt. I kind of want to terraform this to have some slopes and peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys, my friends. Especially to cover this up. It's cool and all, but we really don't need to see the actual block. And I don't think there's ever a reason I'd want to turn that off, because that's just really cool. So let's go ahead and just kind of start covering it up. Oh crap, I changed it. There we go, fixed. Yeah, check out the like animation when it... Oh, that's so neat. Peow. Oh, neat. That's really cool. I'm such a nerd about this block. I really want to use it some more in the base, but I think it's kind of one of those... It's like a one-time gimmick. You can't use it too much, and then it becomes, I don't know, kind of gimmicky. So this is actually, if we're going to cover the lever like that, this is going to be a pretty big hill. So we want this to be kind of flat-ish on the top. And so the way you terraform, or the way I think you terraform, is very gradual changes in elevation are the way to go. I want to mimic Minecraft world generation as much as possible, because I don't want this to look like super unnatural. Like right now, there's a very hard edge here. And you can definitely tell that this is kind of like a squarish rectangular shape. So we want it to be nice and organic. That's a key word people say about mechanical world generation. A little bit ironic. Okay, so really just need to bring this out a lot. And of course, torch it up. So, yeah, give me a second to kind of sort this out a little bit. I know what I want to do in my head, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And once you've seen one block of dirt placed, you've pretty much seen them all, right? All right, I'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, so there's our beautiful blob of dirt. This is pretty much what I was thinking. You've got kind of a sharper slope that kind of gradually fades into the original terrain. This block is annoying me, though. You got to go over here. It looks a little funky at the moment, but I think if oh, I do. Yes, I have my watering can. If we grow some grass on it, that'll make it look a little more natural and better, I hope. We'll see. When in doubt, bone meal, though. You can always just bone meal stuff, and the fuzziness of the tall grass will kind of hide all your defects. It's like makeup for dirt. So, yeah. It's looking good. And then we can grow... Do I have another sapling? Birch sapling. Oh, acacia. Perfect. Right in the middle. That's a Minecraft no-no. Never right in the middle. Do it slightly off-center. Actually, that is slightly off-center. Perfect. Oh yeah, nice. That's a somewhat tall tree. We can get some better trees. I'll probably grow some like serious oak trees. You know the ones I'm talking about. But check it out. We've got more cows joining the party. That's nice. You know what we should actually do is probably scatter some stone and stuff about. Like some outcroppings of rock. I think that would look pretty cool. Yeah, grass is just about all grown. I don't know if you guys like the watering can as much as I do. I love the watering can. I think it's the coolest thing ever. It just speeds up block ticks, but it's, I don't know, I love it. It makes watching grass grow like really fun. Okay. Let's take a flight back and see. It's okay. If it blended into other hills and stuff, I think it would look very natural. And that's exactly what we want in here. This is kind of like our nature preserve in our totally futuristic spaceship-y world. This would generate like all the oxygen for our spaceship. It would like recycle all of our carbon dioxide. Anyway, I think we're running out of time for today, but this is, I don't know, the trees already make it kind of take a little bit of shape. Let's bone meal some stuff. Bone meal. Just a little bit. Just a dab. A dabble. Yeah. Nice. And yeah, it looks more natural. Cool. We're going to need a lot of bone meal. All right, this is looking good. I'm excited about this. And there's the gelid cryotheme cow, I think. No, that's blue slime. I don't know where the gelid cow is. Probably not too much bone meal though. Too much tall grass kind of looks overgrown. Anyway, that's looking pretty good. I'm happy about that. All right, everybody. That's probably making the episode a little longer than it should be. So we're going to call it here. The sun sets on the day 202. Thank you all very much for watching. Whoa. What happened to my That's weird. My hotbar got all funky. Anyway, I'll figure that out. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sky Factory. Let me know what you think about that tunnel thing. And if these are probably longer episodes than usual, so let me know if you prefer shorter or longer episodes. Of course, if you're watching to the very end of the episode, you probably prefer the longer ones. So this question is pretty much null by default. Anyway, let me know. Thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out.